sliced down the spine. Then the ribs were pried away from the spine, and the lungs were pulled out from inside. Sliced down the spine. Then the ribs were pried away from the spine, and the lungs were pulled out from inside. Sliced down the spine. Then the ribs were pried away from the spine, and the lungs were pulled out from inside.
Elsewhere in Europe, the spread is on the increase too. In Italy, where hotels are now being used to cope with an overspill of patients, the number of cases has now passed 1 million. That's despite increased lockdown restrictions, such as here in Florence. Spain's number of dead within 24 hours has increased to more than 400. It's the highest since the second wave began. France is now using mobile units to treat non-COVID patients because of demands on its hospitals. Germany as well continues to struggle.
The exposure of mercury through an open wound can increase the toxicity associated with mercury. The cumulative exposure by the sheer volume of the number of light bulbs would have accumulated in his respiratory system and led to brain damage as well as tachycardia, which is a rapid heartbeat, and then eventually death.
Hungary is the latest country to increase its lockdown measures. Its parliament has called a 3-month state of emergency that imposes an overnight national curfew. On the ground, countermeasures in the fight against COVID increase, and the race to introduce vaccination programs is also accelerating. The European Union has signed a contract with Pfizer, which has developed the front-runner vaccine with BioNTech. The EU says it's buying 300 million doses.